So, welcome back once again to our Ghana playthrough of Crusader Kings 3 here. We are now playing as Berete II of Ghana. There's Berete the First, and he died in 1187 and was born in 1124. So he was born almost 200 years ago. And he is our namesake, I guess. He was a diplomatic-focused man. We probably are not here. We are shy and not great at dealing with people there. But just an interesting tidbit that we are getting further along in the game. We're into the 1300s now, and we've been playing for about 250 years there. So, yeah, last episode we played as our father, Bamari II, and he was a very fun character, a bit of a menace. I don't know that I would want to live under such a king. He was a murderer and a kinslayer, an arbitrary and lazy one at that. Primarily the source of his ire were the Torre family here. They are a cadet branch of our dynasty, the Tankara. Bamari had a difficult childhood relationship with the Torre there. He ended up, I believe, imprisoning this guy, killing his brother Daffy there. Daffy kind of called attention to himself, I guess. He did usurp. He led a revolt and usurped land from our brother here, Fadazu the Impaler. So, yeah, probably Daffy had his reasons for doing that there, but nevertheless, he was killed for his insolence there, and then we went after his son, Katiba. But Katiba is a very impressive man. Look at all of his various skills there, and he was able to rally all the other vassals to his cause. So faced with a civil war there, Bamari was forced to back down and leave Katiba alone, basically. But yeah, definitely a contentious reign for Bamari, and we are kind of left picking up the pieces. Our vassals are deeply unhappy with the crown at the moment. But luckily we are not our father. Our father was sort of a underhanded, tricky kind of man there, and we are very much the opposite. We are sort of like a honorable warrior stereotype, almost like maybe like a Jedi or something like that, because we are a skilled tactician. We are a aspiring blade master. We have absolutely fantastic prowess here. 32, excellent. And we are gallant. We conduct ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. We have a very strong moral center. We are zealous and also humble there, but we are a little bit of a loner. We are shy. So we are sort of a, yeah, like that honorable warrior, sort of one man against an army kind of stereotype, like a Jedi or a samurai with very strong moral beliefs, but definitely don't be messing with them on the field of battle. So that's sort of background about Berete. I did skip ahead a little bit in his life. I kind of see him as someone who is searching for meaning. He has sort of these, again, moral sides to him, but also this great warrior skill set there. And also his wife, his sort of companion there, she passed away in childbirth several years back, 1303, so just a little over 10 years. So perhaps he is a little bit lonely in his life and searching for something. And one of the first things that he did when he became king was to go to war in Jenne here. Poor Jenne is just a perpetual battleground, but we put our brother-in-law in charge here because he is also a zealous Bedaic, another blade master, so perhaps we have sparred together in the past, and he is married to our sister, Princess Day. So, yes, we put him in charge, and if we look back at Jenne here, at our title claimants, I want to find the previous king there because it kind of shows why we went to war against him. Yes, here we go. So this was King Gain of Jenne at the time. And take a look at him. Yeah, he is a old Bedaic. He is of the unreformed faith. And he's also a blade master, and he is Herculean. He also has very good prowess, but still, with all that, a Herculean blade master, he is still not as strong as we are. So clearly, I think, let me just pin him there so I don't lose it. But clearly, I think Berete was looking for this sort of titanic fight that would bring meaning to his life there. Perhaps if he went up against this great warrior, it would reignite some kind of spark in his life there. But it didn't really go as planned. The war was extremely fast. That's why I'm not showing it. It was over in just a few months. There was really no considerable response mounted there. So we won very easily, and also you can see that the kingdom ceased to exist. It's just gone. So once we had recaptured Jenne for our faith there, we did travel on a pilgrimage there. It is a holy site of our religion. Again, probably hoping to find some meaning in our life there. But as you can see there, we still haven't really found the answers that we were seeking in Jenne there. It says on the screen that wisdom continues to elude us. So, yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the main character Balian from the movie Kingdom of Heaven, and of course the Kingdom of Heaven mod for Crusader Kings 3 as well. But Balian as well was sort of a noble warrior who set out on an adventure to a holy place, trying to find some meaning in his life and trying to sort of grapple with the loss of his wife as well. So yeah, Berete and Balian, two very similar characters in my mind. Just like in a Hollywood movie, Berete had a Hollywood romance here with this young lady here, Barkisa of Ghana. You can tell that they're very much in love there. They have a great respect for one another there. I am, of course, gallant here, and she is also a shy and zealous person, so we get along really well. She's quite young, but we've fallen quite hard for one another. And this is really the thing that Berete was searching for, someone to share his life with and sort of complete him, if you will, there. And something interesting about Barkisa here, or Barakisa, I think I'm saying her name wrong there. But she is the daughter of Katiba of the Adrar, who we talked a little bit about in the beginning of the episode, and who played a larger role last episode, dealing with our own father and shenanigans that went on there, the death of his father there. So his fortunes have turned around greatly. His father was murdered by our father, and now he sits as our chancellor. He is also our knight, our champion, and his daughter has fallen in love and married the king. So quite the Romeo and Juliet fairy tale there. Our two houses were at odds with each other, the Torre and the Tonkara, just one generation before, and now they are united here. Jumping quite a bit ahead, this is Berete late in his life there. There's his wife Barakisa again. And as you saw just a little bit earlier, when they first married, they had a son. They also ended up having a newborn very late in Berete's life, but this is their son Soumaba. And Berete ended up conquering the Zammour for their son. Of course, Barakisa hails from the Adrar there. There's Katiba, also quite elderly there. So we conquered the Zammour for our child there so that he might live close to his homeland there. Again, I didn't end up showing that war because it was very, very quick. Nothing much to write about there. But I find their son kind of an interesting character, Prince Soumaba there. Nothing like his father really, other than being a bit shy. He is a very boisterous fellow. He is a gray eminence. He is generous, and he likes to feast. He likes to be sociable. Well, other than being shy there, he sort of I picture him as a gregarious kind of fellow. And honestly, I think he looks like Sulla from Indiana Jones there. That's who he kind of reminds me of. So yeah, their son is all grown up and ruling over the Zammour. I think they had a really nice life together, Berete and Barakisa. They found each other later in life, but were together until the end there. And that's a wrap on Berete's story there. Very much the Hollywood adventure. As a young man, we rode off into battle in defense of the holy places there, but neither war nor faith really gave us the answers we were seeking until we fell in love with a beautiful princess and had a nice, happy family. So, next episode we'll be playing as King Diobe of Ghana, Berete's eldest son there with his original wife, and he's very much a clone of his father, pretty much a zealous and gallant warrior there. Also very good prowess, excellent prowess there. So unfortunately we are getting a bit older. We're heading into the twilight of our life there, but hopefully we can still do a bit of warring before our prowess drops due to age there. We never really had the unrest that I kind of expected in Berete's reign, just because of how Bamari treated his vassals there. But we'll have to see what happens, and we definitely have a lot of space here to expand if that's what we choose to do. So whether it be internal or external, I'm sure we will find some wars to fight there on the next episode of Crusader Chronicles.